Over the course of the next 9 minutes, I'm going to show you how flooring contractors just like yourself are able to rank at the top of Google Maps on the first page of search and in AI search results utilizing local, on-page, and off-page SEO strategies. Now, instead of watching a general example, if you wanted a free SEO evaluation report that walked you through your website and how you can improve your local, on-page, and off-page SEO strategies, just fill out our free SEO evaluation report and somebody will get a video just like this back to you within 24 hours. But with that being said, let's figure out how flooring contractors are able to get to the first page of search results in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, so here we have the example, Harwood Flooring Contractor in Baltimore, Maryland. And we're trying to figure out how websites are able to get their sites to the first page of search results. So right here, what I'm highlighting is something called the Google 3-pack, and that's controlled by elements of what we call local SEO and primarily your Google business profile. And then there's the first 8 slots of a Google search result, and that's controlled by elements of what we call on-page SEO and off-page SEO. I first want to cover on-page SEO because I think it's what most small business owners associate search engine optimization with. So to figure out how your site is performing or how a competitor's site is performing, all you have to do is actually click on their domain and take their website's domain itself. I'm going to use Matt's Professional Flooring as an example, but I'm going to copy their website's domain, go back to Google and type in site : and then enter the website address. Here you're going to see all the pages that Google has currently indexed and is including in their search ranking reports. And what we're looking for are just some of the SEO keywords that this website is utilizing. So as we scroll down the page, what I'm looking at is their meta tag title and meta description. So as we could see, this is an example of their meta tag title, different landing page that they're trying to rank for, but hardwood floor refinishing in Towson is in their meta tag title. You can also see that hardwood floors refinishing and revitalizing is in their meta description. And then when you look at the content of the website itself in that website page, you can see hardwood floor refinishing in Towson listed in their meta tag title and their meta, just kind of in the first paragraph of their text, and then also throughout some of the content of the page itself. So if you're starting to look at that, you're realizing that with on-page SEO, the golden rule is you get 1 keyword per page. So it's incredibly important that each service that you offer has its own dedicated page, and furthermore, that each town and city that you're trying to rank within also has its own dedicated page, and that you're utilizing that structure correctly to kind of build momentum and connect with your customers in the moments that matter most to them. But that is the golden rule to on-page SEO. Now, another way that you can get to the first page of search results is by also focusing on local SEO or your Google business profile. Now, your Google business profile can be found by typing in your telephone number or your business's name, right? And in doing so, what should happen is you should get your Google business profile to appear on the right-hand side. In this case, we're going to, again, look at Matt's Professional Flooring. Now, a large reason why they are able to rank in the Google 3-pack is because they do have 96 reviews for their business. But I will say that, and if you don't have reviews, there are a few other things that you can be doing to further optimize your profile. First and foremost, continue to upload photos. Just like our Facebook or Instagram, the more photos you upload to your profile, the better that profile is going to perform. Now, the thing to keep in mind is just don't take any photo from your iPhone or your Android and just upload it right to your business profile. What you need to do is make sure that you optimize it with an SEO-friendly file name. So in this case, we're looking at this beautiful staircase. I would go with the idea of like hardwood floor staircase refinishing in Baltimore, Maryland. That gives Google a better indication as to what type of project was done. And if you think about it, as the more photos you upload with file names that have SEO-friendly keywords, the more SEO keywords you're incorporated into your Google business profile. The second thing we want you to take advantage of is something called Google Business Profile Updates. So again, just like Facebook or Instagram, the more active you are on the profile, the better it's going to perform. In this case, there's a little bit of like a lackluster approach for Matt's Professional Flooring. What we would like to kind of see is like maybe a few new jobs that we recently completed as a hardwood floor refinishing contractor in Baltimore, Maryland. Scroll through to take a look at the photos. Making sure that you have posts that have SEO-friendly keywords, again, allow you to kind of capture that audience and make sure that you're utilizing like the search terms that they are. The third thing we want you to take advantage of is something called questions and answers. As somebody that manages or owns your profile, you could submit your own questions and respond with answers to them. So you could do things like, what type of hardwood flooring services do you offer? What areas do you serve? How do I schedule a free estimate? All of these questions that typically come up in a contact form submission, a phone call, or just like on your general first appointments with a client are great Q&As that you can add to your Google Business Profile. Now, the last step that we want you to take advantage of too is something called your edit products or services. Not something that's completely visible on the front end of every Google Business Profile, but if you manage or own your own profile, you can edit and add your own services and products to your website page and your Google Business Profile page. And in doing so, you can add some SEO-friendly keywords, which again can help you get into the Google 3-pack. So in the absence of reviews, as long as you manage your photos, your Google Business Profile posts, your questions and answers, and your products and services, you have a really good chance of getting yourself into the Google 3-pack. And in doing so, you can generate more reviews so you can get to the top of search results just like that. Now, the last step that a lot of people tend to overlook or a lot of people are confused by is something called off-page SEO, or more people refer to it as backlinking. Now, when people hear backlinks, they automatically assume that the more backlinks a website has, the better the site will perform. That's not necessarily the case. It's always about quality versus quantity. So how are some of the companies that are listed at the top of search able to, number one, be at the top of search, or number two, how come they're not down here a little bit lower on the first page of search? And that is because of the quality of their backlinks. Now, the great thing about off-page SEO or backlinking is the fact that it always leaves a paper trail. So in this case, we're able to look at, again, Matt's Professional Flooring and understand that they're able to rank on the first page of search because they have 20 backlinks from 19 different websites. So where they're getting those backlinks from actually does play a large role. So for instance, they have backlinks from homeandgardens.com, countyadvisoryboard.com, and then you can also see a couple other websites that are linking to them as well. And this helps them to get to the first page of search. If I go back to this graph that I'm showing you right now, and again, kind of go down a little bit further to somebody like JKE Hardwood Flooring, you can see they have 93 backlinks from 45 different websites. And those 45 different websites are typically what are called local citations, which are places that you can list your business's name, address, telephone number, and website URL. So in this case, they have a backlink from the Better Business Bureau, Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, Expertise.com, so on and so forth. But that is how they're utilizing off-page SEO to get to the first page of search results. If you have any questions regarding search engine optimization for flooring contractors, again, please feel free to fill out an SEO evaluation request from our team, and we will send over a report just like this that is dedicated towards your website. But thanks again for watching our video, and I wish you the best of luck with your business. Thanks a lot, and take care.